I'm Jonathan, and today we're going to talk about how to not get screwed when you finance a car. Today we're going to talk about where you can get a car loan. There's basically 4 places that you can get a car loan. You have banks and credit unions, dealerships, home equity loans, and loans from friends and family. First, we're going to talk about banks and credit unions, which we usually recommend to our clients who are financing a vehicle. Financing through a bank has several advantages. First off, they won't try to sell you any add-ons like a dealership will. When you finance through a dealership, they often try to get you to add on things like extended warranties or weatherproofing. You may want to purchase these add-ons, but you need to be very careful because it's easy to overpay. We'll talk about how to buy extended warranties and other add-ons in another video. Next, when dealing with a bank, they will tend to offer you more competitive rates. Banks are lending institutions, and they are competing with other banks for your business. Third, it can be good to deal with a bank when you have a personal relationship with them. You'll feel a lot safer talking financing with your local banker, whom you know and trust, rather than a car salesman you've never met. On the downside, bank financing may not be as convenient. Banks are notorious for only being open when it's convenient for them. So if you want to buy a car right now, a bank may not be the way to go. Banks also tend to be more conservative when lending, and it may be hard to get a loan if you have less than perfect credit. The next source of financing is through dealerships. Normally, we recommend that our clients get pre-approved for their financing through a bank, but there are some reasons not to do this. One major reason is that dealerships can offer special financing, usually done through the vehicle's manufacturer. If any of you have ever seen a car commercial that mentioned 0% financing, that was probably referring to a special deal that the manufacturer was offering. Another reason to finance at a dealership is convenience. It may save you a trip if you just handle the financing while you're at the dealership. Lastly, dealerships may be more aggressive with their financing than a bank or other independent source. Ford wants to move cars, and every time they finance a loan, they know that they're selling a car. So they may be more willing to give you a better rate or lend to you if your credit is below average. Buy Here, Pay Here's are another source of financing for cars. We don't recommend shopping at Buy Here, Pay Here's, and we'll explain why in another video. Another source of money to purchase a car is home equity loans. Home equity loans are a specific type of loan that's offered through banks and credit unions. These are good if you have a house and you have equity in your house. Equity just means that you have paid more for the house than you owe for it. If you place a large down payment, or if you've been making payments for a long time, you may have a lot of equity in your house. Banks like making home equity loans because they are secured. This means that if you don't pay off your home equity loan, they can come take your house. Because of this, the rates offered for home equity loans are usually very low compared to other sources. Also, you may be able to deduct some of the interest from your taxes. Of course, you can only get a home equity loan if you have a home and you have equity, so they aren't for everyone. The last source of money for a car is through friends and family. Do you have a rich uncle? If so, he may be willing to lend you money for a car with little or no interest. However, when borrowing from friends and family, we recommend that you always get everything in writing so that there are no misunderstandings.